This is some chicken broth that was left after I boiled chicken for Sally's dog food, and I thought, hey, this is such nice broth, I'm going to save some and use it on their dog food, and they love it. Sit. So while my coffee is brewing this morning, I am going to put on some of these French acrylic glue-on nails by Kiss. I have been debating on getting my nails done again. If you followed my channel for a while, you know that prior to 2020, I got my nails done at the salon. I would get acrylic nails and get them done every month, like once a month. And I really liked it. And then 2020 happened and the world shut down and I had to stop going. And then I had to figure out a way to get those acrylic nails off. I did a video on that. And even though Olivia did it properly, took the old ones off, there was still a lot of damage to my nails. And they're just now starting to look healthy again. But I love the way my nails look with French tip. So I've really been debating the last couple of weeks about going back and getting my nails done again. Since the country's opened back up again and you can actually go in places and do things and life is kind of back to normal. So I've really been debating it. In fact, I was planning on going today. I was planning on going yesterday. I'll tell you what happened yesterday in a minute, but I just don't know. There's pros and cons to getting those nails. The pros are they look really nice and they last a long time. The cons are it's not cheap to get them done. And then once you get them done, it's pretty much a commitment that you need to keep them up. You need to keep doing them for ever or for however long you want to do them. Every week you have to get them done. Not every week, every month. And then I'm thinking, okay, what happens if this fall they close the country down again? Lord, I hope that doesn't happen. But what if they do? Then I'm like right back in the same boat of my nails looking terrible, having to try to get the acrylic nails off, and then going through that whole process of my nails recovering from it, because it's hard on your nails. I mean, it really is. So I decided, I had bought these nails back when this country was shut down. Someone I watch on YouTube had recommended them. And I thought, okay, well, then I can still have my French tip look and just do it at home. Well, then once I got my acrylics off, my nail beds were the tops of my nails were so damaged that I just didn't want to put these on right away. I wanted my nails to grow and get all the new healthy nail on there. So I remembered I had these in the drawer, and I thought, well, you know what? Instead of going and doing that drastic step of getting basically permanent nails put on that have to have a lot of upkeep, I'm just going to try these. They are supposed to last 7 days. Maybe they'll last longer. I don't know. They're supposed to be really easy to take off, and they're not supposed to damage your nails. So if I can get them on, and if I like the way they look, and I like the way they last, and if I like everything about them, then I will just continue to buy these and just do my manicures at home. They're a lot cheaper than going to the salon every month. So that's what I decided to do. And I decided if I really, really fall in love with the French tip look, which I always have loved, and I don't like doing them myself, then I will take the plunge to spend the money and the commitment to go to the salon every month and get my nails done. So I thought that would be a nice kind of compromise or trial run or whatever you want to say. So this is what their nails look like before, and I'll show you what they look like when I'm done. Right, so there they are, all done. They were very, very easy to put on. Very easy to put on. The only problem I would say with it is that I did wind up getting quite a bit of glue on my skin. But it feels weird right now, but it'll end up wearing off eventually. Now the size I got were the medium length. And if I decide to continue doing this, I might get used to the length of these. They're not terribly long, but I've had super short nails for a while, so the length of these feel weird. But they do sell them in the short length. But I don't know. I really like them. I just like my nails done. Before I had a thyroid condition, I used to grow the most natural, or the most beautiful natural nails. My nails were strong, and they would grow, and they would look so pretty, and I could polish them, and I really liked my nails. Well, when I got my thyroid disease, it affects everything, and one of the things it affected was my fingernails. And so now they're brittle and thin, and they break easy, and so I really like that this is the way my nails used to look before thyroid problems. So it's kind of nice to have them back to the way they used to look. But anyway, so far I really love how quick and easy they were to apply. So time will tell. Time will tell. This may be my thing I do now, are just these. And to remove them, it sounds so easy. You just, and they send everything you need in this little kit. There's 28 nails. So hopefully I have enough to do at least 2 manicures if I can find the right sizes, And then it comes with the glue. I didn't use this glue. I used this glue, which if I remember right, the person that, because this was over a year ago when I saw this video, but I'm pretty sure this is what she recommended that I use. I got this stuff off of Amazon. If I really like it, I'll put a link in the description box below, and then whether I like it or not, that way you can check them out. But anyway, it comes with the file that you need to take them off. Because what you do is you buff the tops, you file the tops to remove the protective coating, and then you just soak your nails in pure acetone nail polish remover or artificial nail polish remover, and then you just wipe it off. They make it sound really easy, so we'll see. We'll see how easy it is. I'm hoping I can get 2 weeks out of these and not just 7 days. So one pack, if that's the case, one pack would last me a month, which is way, way cheaper than going to the salon. I can't remember how much I paid for these. I'm sure it was no more than $10 for this pack. So, all right. I think my coffee is done. In the time it took for me to put those nails on, my coffee got done. And that's with talking with you guys. So I'm going to get my breakfast. So this is my breakfast. It's a Trim Healthy Mama E. It's 2 pieces of cinnamon bread made with einkorn whole wheat flour and a cup of coffee. All right, friends, I thought I'd do a little chat while I get ready today. I'm not going to put a lot of makeup on, but just a little bit, mostly moisturizer. This is Tuesday. I don't have to go to work today, but I do try to film some videos on Tuesdays, and so I like to look a little bit better than normal than just plain me. What I just put on, I changed the camera angle a little bit. I don't know if this is going to be better or worse. This is a really awkward spot to try to film. But anyway, what I just put on was hyaluronic acid day serum. I love this stuff. I get this from Vitacost, and I absolutely love it. And the next thing I'm going to put on is this vitamin C cream, and as you can see, I get that from Swanson. It doesn't take very much, and it goes on really well. You can wear it alone, you can put it on at night, and you can put it on under makeup. I am going to put a little bit of eyeshadow and some eyeliner and some foundation, and that's it. So what a weekend we had. Oh my goodness. I'm filming this on Tuesday. You will see this on Friday. You only got one video last week because I had the footage. I had the footage filmed, and I was planning on putting a video up on Friday. But last week, Wednesday, I started having this itch on my arm, and I didn't think anything of it because sometimes I just get itchy spots, and they'll welt up and then they'll go away. Well, this itchy spot did not go away, and come to find out, somehow I had gotten exposed to poison ivy. So this is the spot that started itching on Wednesday morning before I went to work. And then by Wednesday night, I had these 2 spots on this arm that were itching. And they're looking so much better now. They are pretty much healed. They don't hardly itch anymore. But I am so allergic to poison ivy that the only thing I can figure is that on last Tuesday, Scott, when he got home from work, was doing work outside. And he didn't even think he had gotten into poison ivy, but we have it so much around this property. And he came in, he wasn't sweaty or anything, so I gave him a hug. Well, he obviously had brushed up on poison ivy, and it was on his clothes. And yeah, so I broke out in poison ivy, and it itches. I'm sure most of you've had poison ivy, and you know how badly it itches. It was absolutely horrible. And I tried all kinds of topical creams. I have Ivorest. That made it itch worse. I had Gold Bond itch cream. That helped a little. But really the only thing that helped was Benadryl. So So I was kind of drugged on Benadryl for 3 or 4 days, because you can take Benadryl every 4 to 6 hours, and it would be itching so bad, and I would take a Benadryl, and within 20 minutes the itching had gone away, or pretty much had gone away. But at that 4-hour mark, like almost to the dot, it would start itching again. So every 4 hours I had to take Benadryl, and when it was at its worst, I ended up taking 2 Benadryl at once, because you can take 2 at a time for an adult, but normally 1 is plenty for me. So anyway, needless to say, I was in no state of mind to be editing a video last week. I was so tired and itchy, and it almost made me feel a little bit nauseous at times too, which is strange, but I just did not feel very good. I didn't run a fever or anything like that, but boy, I just did not feel good. So I did not get the video edited. So that video that you were supposed to see on Friday, you will be seeing on Wednesday. You will have already seen it. You will have seen that video on Wednesday this week. And so then my day in the life that I film on Tuesdays that you normally see on Wednesdays, you'll be seeing this one on Friday. Long explanation to explain why I didn't get a video out. But yeah, did not get the video out. So we had that going on. Scott ended up getting a couple of spots of poison ivy on his leg, but he's barely allergic to it, and then when he does get it, it doesn't hardly bother him. So he just put a little bit of the Gold Bond itch cream on it for a couple days, and it didn't really bother him at all. But I am super allergic. Oh, I forgot to show you the eyeliner I used on the top was this liquid. I like the ELF liquid eyeliner for my top lid, and this is CoverGirl. If you can see, CoverGirl for my bottom lid. I can't use the liquid liner on my lower lid. It's just too messy and too dark. And then the eyeshadow I used was also from ELF. I just used a combination of these 2 colors. And you can see which ones are my favorite on this palette. So that was in the middle of the week. And then I can't talk and do eyeliner at the same time. Then starting on, and the weather was pretty nice earlier last week. It was beautiful, actually. Well, then by Thursday, it started getting hot. And Friday, it was hotter. And it just continually got hotter and hotter. And Sunday, we were coming home from church, and I told Scott, I said, you know what I should do? I should just go home, place my grocery pickup order, and if we can pick it up tonight, then we should just do that. We should just pick it up tonight. And then I said, that way it'll save me so much time on Monday. I can get so much other things done. So I went home, we had lunch, I went down and placed the order, and yeah, we could go get it. So we went over to town, went to, this is what I'm using. I use this to clean up my eyeliner mess at the bottom, and it's also an under eye cream. So we went and got groceries, got home about 6 o'clock-ish. Got most of all the groceries put away, and I went downstairs and was watching some YouTube videos, and all of a sudden I heard this loud boom, and I'm like, what in the world? And it was a big old crash of thunder. That's what it was. So now I'm going to put some of this Mad Hippie eye cream on. I love this stuff. It's not cheap. It's pretty expensive. I got this off of Thrive Market, but I really like it. Anyhow, it was a big old crash of thunder, and I'm like, oh great, there's a storm coming. Well, a few minutes later, the lights flickered, and I'm like, oh no, 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 no. And they flickered again, and boom, they went out. So now I am stuck in the basement. It's pitch black down there. I have no light. I truly understood what it's like to be blind, because I'm like feeling my way, trying to find the stairs to get upstairs. Well, then Olivia, she comes down and rescues me. And so I go up, and it is pouring down rain, and the wind is just blowing like crazy. It's like I didn't even know that bad weather was supposed to come. I had no idea that it was in the forecast. So that was about 6 o'clock, and the power did not come on until midnight. Well, we do have a generator, but it's not a very big generator. This is what I'm putting on now. I love this stuff. Well, that's the French side, I guess. There, there's the English side. Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer by, who is this by? Oh, by Maybelline. By Maybelline. But anyway, so Scott went out and fired up the generator, and he didn't have very much gas for it. So he called a friend who lived in the closest town and said, "Do you guys have power?" And they said, "Yeah, we have power." And so he ran over real quick and got a gas can full of gas for the generator. And so we just basically lived off of just lights, and we had to alternate between the refrigerators to keep them cold and the water pump, so if we needed to flush the toilet, stuff like that. And Scott stayed up late because if the power came back on, he has to, I don't know how he does it, but he has to flip switches and turn off breakers and then turn off the generator and switch the power back over. I don't know. He needs to teach me how to do it, because I have no idea how to do it. But anyway, so he had to do all of that, and so he stayed up. He stayed up as late as he could, knowing he needed to go to work the next day. And he went to bed about 11. Well, then the power came on about midnight, like I said. So he got up and did what he needed to do, shut the generator off, put it back in the shed where he keeps it. And I went to bed. I'm like, oh, thank goodness the power's back on. And mind you, it's hot. So it was getting hotter in the house. And yeah, it was just not a very conducive situation for sleeping. So I go to bed about 1 o'clock. And I don't sleep great. I wasn't super asleep. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what it was, but something woke me up out of my sleep. And so I'm laying there and I'm trying to get back to sleep. And all of a sudden, Olivia comes in and says, "Mom, there's a tornado warning for our area. Should we go to the basement?" And she said, and the wind is really blowing. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we probably should. So I go down, we get the animals, get her bird, get the dogs, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, okay? 2 o'clock in the morning. Go down in the basement, and we no sooner got down there than the power goes off again. And the power was off until 11 o'clock the next morning. So we barely got any sleep Sunday night, Monday. And this is the foundation I use. So Scott stayed home from work, which is a good thing he did, because when the power came back on, he had to do, he had to switch things back from the generator to the house power. This is the powder I use. And we were all very tired yesterday. Travis, bless his heart, he went to work, even though he didn't have hardly any sleep either, but, he's young. So, I guess it's easier for him. And then when the power came back on, it's been on ever since, thank goodness. But apparently, it was a really bad storm. We never did get a tornado, technically a tornado. This is the blush I use, Pacifica. But it was straight line winds, and it did a lot of damage in the area, a lot. Trees down everywhere. 26 electric poles snapped, and that's why we were out of power for so long. And considering as much damage that was done, and it was widespread damage, yeah, they got it back up a lot sooner than I actually expected them to. So as much of an inconvenience as it was, I'm very, very, very thankful that we did not have any damage on our property, nothing, not even a limb down, and that we have a generator, and that nobody was injured. I don't think there were any injuries reported, and that they were able to get the power back on within 7 hours. So I noticed that my last clip, the video got cut off a little bit. For some reason, my phone storage keeps filling up really quickly on this phone, and it never used to do that before, and I'm not sure what the problem is. Honestly, I'm gonna have to have Olivia reconfigure stuff or something, because it's not good that I can only video like 15 minutes worth of stuff and then it's full. That's not good. Anyway, what I said that got cut off is I'm gonna go ahead and do something with my hair. Gonna blow dry it. That's probably all I'll do to it. And then Olivia and I need to go to Dollar General, pick up a few things, and then I need to go to the bank and deposit my paycheck. So that's what we're gonna do next. So we're back, and I'll do a quick little haul of what we picked up at Dollar General. I got a nail cleaning brush. This was only $1. I found with fake nails, they get yucky and cruddy underneath of them pretty easily. So I got a brush to keep my nails clean. Olivia found these, and I'm going to use these for when I put on my eyeliner on the lower lid. See if I like these better than the regular Q-tips. I had bought, the last time I went to Dollar General, I had bought this Miracle Moist shampoo and conditioner in the smaller containers to see if I liked it, and I do. I really, really like this shampoo and conditioner. So I got one of the bigger ones, one of each. I got this to put in your hair. It's like a leave-in conditioner, kind of, but it's to keep your frizzies from going crazy in your hair. And I have that problem in the summertime. My hair gets frizzy. Got some of this acetone remover, so when I go to have to remove these nails, I'll have plenty of this. Olivia wanted these crayons. She actually wanted the colored pencils, but the Dollar General didn't have them. So we got the crayons. She said she saw a review on them and the person really liked them, so she wanted to try those. And then I got this for Olivia as well. It's an advanced coloring book. I think it's probably because it had the dogs is why she wanted it. And then a word search. She wanted a word search, so I got those things for Olivia. I got some of these scent booster things to go in the laundry. I really like these, and this is the, what is this? Clean Meadow scent. Got some laundry detergent, a big old jug of that. We're going to be going on another camping trip, hopefully, in a couple weeks. And so one of the things we want to do today, which I don't know if I'm going to film or not, is work on the camper, start getting it cleaned up. And so I bought this spray-on carpet cleaner just to freshen the carpet in there. Got some Ivory soap for Scott. That's what he likes to use. Scott had he had 2 t-shirts this color, and he really, really liked them. And one was so frayed out that is now a work shirt. So I got him another one in that same color to replace the worn out one. And then I got myself a black t-shirt. I really wanted a hunter green one to match these shorts, but they didn't have it. So I got a black t-shirt. I think this is like the 3rd black t-shirt I have, but I wear a lot of black t-shirts when we go camping, and so that's why I picked that up. I got some more of these freeze pops that are sweetened with stevia and with fruit juice. These are really good. They're really good. There's only 20 calories per pop, and they do have sugar, but it's, where's the ingredient list? There it is. It has sugar, but it's also got stevia in it, so there's not as much sugar. But for me, I don't eat them every day, but when it's super, super hot, it's nice to have an option in the freezer. And this one is sticky. I hope one of them didn't come loose. I'll have to check it out. But anyway, I got 3 boxes, and we'll take a box of these with us when we go camping. I picked up this cute little figurine. It was so adorable, and what I'm going to use, I want to redo my centerpiece here on the table. They had these gummy bears 50% off, so I picked up 2 bags. These are going to go in the camper for Travis. Olivia said she doesn't like gummy bears. I like gummy bears, but I shouldn't eat them because they're just pure sugar is what they are. But I got these for Travis, and Scott will probably eat some too. Got 2 things of these unsweetened applesauce. I use these in baking. And then the last thing I picked up was this candle. This is going to be for a gift for someone for Christmas. It is the, what's the fragrance? Oh, here we go. Prosecco Rose. And it smells so good. And it's really nice, a really nice candle. I would have bought one for myself, except that I have so many candles as it is that I need to use up. So I picked this up to put us in my stash for Christmas. All right, that is what we picked up at Dollar General. So this is my lunch. I'm going to consider this an E-salad. The family had chicken strips and fries for dinner last night, and there was a little bit of chicken strips left, so Olivia gave me a couple, and I chopped them up on here. They were we cooked them in the oven, so they weren't deep fried. So there's not much fat on them, I don't think, but the coating has flour in it. I mean, they're off plan, let's just face it. But I'm using this in an E setting with lettuce, sugar snap peas, a few blackberries, and a little drizzle of honey mustard dressing, and just a few sunflower seeds in there. And for to drink, I'm having this all-day sipper, it's called. You can use any kind of flavored teas you want. In this particular, about knocked it over. In this particular one, I have 1 bag of this Citrus Sunrise and 1 bag of the Meyer Lemon. And of course, it's sweetened with stevia. It's got some collagen in it, a little bit of sea salt, I don't remember what all, baobab powder, lots of really healthy things in it. So that's in it, and then I put a half a teaspoon of pineapple burst extract and a 1/4 of a teaspoon of orange extract in there. So that'll be my drink to go with my lunch today. So this is either an E or a crossover salad, but in any case, it's going to be delicious. I ordered something for Olivia that she doesn't know about, and it came today.
It's the last doll, isn't it?
If you watched my video where I put my new corner hutch in, I was saying I had got all of the dolls for Olivia except for 16 because the Hallmark store had gone out of business. Well, a number of you commented about how you have them or your daughter has them or whatever, and it just really motivated me to find the number 16 girl. But also I found the newborn, which I didn't even realize there was a newborn at the time when I started collecting these for her. And so I found the newborn. And then there's one more that she doesn't have that I didn't realize, and that's the graduate. And I actually ordered that one too, and it's supposed to come on Friday. So other than the bride, which I'm not going to presume and buy the bride for her until she actually is a bride, but other than the bride, she now has the complete set. And she can't take them until she moves out. So if she never moves out, they'll always stay in my hutch, in my corner hutch. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in with the rest of them. Okay, so here there are in here. Those little wooden things you see back there are just little pieces of lath that Scott cut to make risers. So it's kind of like a choir loft, and that way you can see all of the girls. But there's the baby, and it goes all the way back to Sweet 16. And there's enough room on that 16, on that back row, to put the graduate when it comes. So what we need to do in the camper is clean the carpet. That's what this wool light's for. I'll probably give Olivia that job. There's some things that I purchased that need to be put away. The floor needs to be swept and mopped. I don't think it really needs to be dusted much, but it does need to be wiped down. These dishes got brought back out here. They had been taken in after our last trip and washed, then brought out here, but they weren't put away. So those are going to have to be rewashed. The bed, I'm just going to Febreze the sheets and fix the bed because we only slept on it for 2 nights the last time, so it's fine. And let's see, the bathroom, I'm just going to wipe stuff down. Got dead flies. I don't know how flies get in here, but they get in here and then they die. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not really going to film it because I think this video is going to be pretty long as it is, but I will show you the after when we're all done. Alright, so it's all clean now. That yellow rug is in the wash, so that'll be put back in here. For those of you who remember, we used to have an area rug here, and I asked for suggestions on how to keep it from sliding around. Well, I bought the no-skid stuff that was suggested, but it just didn't work. Not in here. So Olivia took the area rug. It's in her room now, and it doesn't skid around on her floor with that no-skid stuff in it. So it must just be because this is a moving vehicle. I don't know, but we're just going to do without an area rug in here. The carpet's already kind of stained up. If we keep this camper long enough, Scott's going to wind up ripping the carpet out and just putting linoleum the rest of the way anyway, which is what I'd really like for him to do. So that's in the future. But anyway, got this all clean. The dinette area is clean. The kitchen area is clean. I washed out the refrigerator and the freezer, and I'm going to keep it open so it doesn't get mildewed. I washed all the windows, fixed the bed, cleaned the bathroom. The only thing in here that still needs to be cleaned is I need to wipe out the toilet, but I didn't get that done today. So yeah, now all we got to do is pack it up and we will be going camping soon. I'm really excited for that. And this is what we had for supper. Scott grilled some pork steaks out on the grill, and the family had mashed potatoes and corn for a side, but I decided to go with just a side salad and a few grapes because I think this would probably be considered an S meal because pork steak is kind of fatty, so I just wanted some really light sides. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you don't mind it being so long. I don't normally do such long chatty videos, but I guess I had a lot of information to share. Don't forget to like and comment. I really love your comments. I love reading them, and even if I'm not super great about answering back right away, I do read every single comment. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.